So Elon Musk is currently the world's richest person, but is he actually rich enough to be the US president? Since he wasn't born in the US, he doesn't meet that specific qualification. Still, Musk recently announced he's establishing the America Party, a whole new political party. This follows a major clash with Donald Trump. Musk really dislikes Trump's political policies. If they go head-to-head, it's like a person fighting a former president. So he thought, fine, I'll just start my own political party to compete. The thing that really sparked Elon Musk's desire to create a political party was Donald Trump's so-called Big Beautiful Bill. This bill, you see, allows the US government to increase its spending and borrow an additional $3.3 trillion. On July 1st, Elon Musk posted on X, saying that this bill, which supposedly authorizes the government to spend all this crazy money, actually passed. Elon said, "Just watch, I'll set up an American party myself." Wow, let me tell you, this is a big deal. It's jaw-dropping. That's because in America, there have only been two major political parties for ages, the Democrats and the Republicans, right? And as for a third party, a so-called third party, do you know how long it's been since one of them actually won an election? 160 years. That's because the US is one of those countries that really protects and insulates its political system, making sure outsiders can't get involved or have a say. You see, everything in politics is like that. And they have really strong barriers to keep outsiders from getting into the inner circle of political parties. In this video, I'm going to explain what those barriers are that keep people from entering politics. And let's see together whether someone like Elon Musk, the richest person in the world, actually has what it takes to break through those barriers. If you'd like to support this video, you can do so with this QR code. Or you can support the Time Money Monster channel easily. Just chat with us, leave a comment, hit like, share, and don't forget to subscribe. Go ahead and hit that button so next time I upload a new video, we'll get to see each other again. Sound good? First off, let me spill the tea. Not just tell you, but really dish. Donald Trump is actually super mad at Elon Musk over all sorts of things that have happened. But do you know what the best thing he could do was? Just dump a Tesla out of the back of a car. That's about all he could manage. And do you know why? Because Elon Musk owns SpaceX. And SpaceX is the company that has launched the most satellites into Earth's orbit, like more than anyone else out there. Right now, in Earth's orbit, there are a total of 12,000 satellites. Out of those, 7,800 satellites belong to SpaceX. So what are satellites for? They're used to make things more convenient and to control communications. But the scariest kind of communication in the world is military communication. That's because satellites can be used to command cyber attacks, control missiles, or even launch missiles. They can be used to attack from one country to another, or even to spy from above. These days, high-quality satellites can see details as small as the shape of someone's ear from space. They use them to track down national leaders, so if you're targeted, just know that they know exactly where you are. That's why people have to go underground now, and not just shallow underground, but deep enough so satellites can't detect them. And satellites don't just detect things on the surface of the Earth, they can even find out where headquarters are located. They can even find out where submarines are. And importantly, satellites aren't just used for attacks, they're also used for defense. For example, they can be used to command missile interception, like what the US did last month when Iran attacked the US with 13 missiles. They managed to intercept 12 of them. Now, I'm not saying that the successful interception was specifically because of SpaceX satellites, but I am saying that it was possible because of satellites. And Elon Musk is the owner of SpaceX, the company with the most satellites in the world. And they're also the most powerful in the world. He's someone who has a huge impact on the national security of the United States. That's why Donald Trump, he might not be able to withstand it. And let me add a bit about Elon Musk's background. The reason Elon Musk became the world's richest man is because what he's done throughout his life is extraordinary. Elon Musk created electric vehicles at a time when oil companies around the world were laughing in his face. And when Elon Musk started SpaceX, he wanted to go to space. But at first, he didn't intend to build rockets himself. He actually flew to Russia to try to buy rockets from them. But at that time, the Russian officials just laughed at him. So they were like, "What do you want?" And Elon Musk got really mad, flew back, and decided he was going to build rockets himself. And believe it or not, Elon Musk was able to build rockets at a lower cost than anywhere else. He could do this because he discovered something called the idiot index, basically the stupidity index. When it came to building rockets, he refused to waste money on anything stupid. That's why his costs were so low. For example, with rockets from other places, if you wanted to make a door, like, for example, you'd have to use a space-grade door lock that costs $1,500 each. Elon Musk said, "This is the idiot index." He walked into a hardware store, picked out the best bathroom door lock for $30, and installed it on his spacecraft. He told all his employees, "This $30 bathroom door lock is the lock for every single door on our rocket." We were going to send it up into space, and of course Elon Musk was able to build rockets at half the price of anyone else, literally half. But at first people thought it wouldn't work. Sure, it was cheap, but it wouldn't make it. As soon as it launched, it would crash. That's because Elon Musk had tried launching the Falcon rocket as an experiment from 2006 to 2008, and it crashed spectacularly 3 times. Everything, both the equipment and the money, was completely destroyed. At that point, SpaceX was on the verge of collapse, and so was Tesla. The funding was almost gone. But in the end, in 2008, he succeeded. He managed to launch a rocket into Earth's atmosphere successfully. And now it's even more than that. They can build rockets, launch them, and then bring them back to land at the same spot. Wow, this is recycling rockets. It's a groundbreaking moment in world history, because being able to recycle rockets, do you know what that means? It means this is a way to reduce the cost of traveling from Earth into space by a huge amount. And it also makes his other project, the Mars project, much more feasible. Elon Musk is honestly one of the most inspiring people, and I really like him. If I were to tell you all about Elon Musk, I could go on all day, but let's leave it at that for now and get back to our main topic. So the question is, can Elon Musk break through the political barriers in the United States with his money and various strategies? Elon Musk has done so many different things. But seriously, is it even possible to create a third political party in the United States? Because a third party has never won an election in the US for 160 years. The last time that happened was in 1860, when the person who won the election was President Abraham Lincoln from the National Union Party. So the question is, why has no third party been able to break into US politics since then? No one has been able to win. Why is that? Even though in the United States, their political system isn't actually set up by law to only have 2 parties. But it's because these 2 parties have joined forces to design the political system in a way that creates a monopoly and blocks any newcomers, crushing them right at the doorstep so they can't get in at all. In the end, it always comes down to just the Democrats or the Republicans having a chance to win the election. So how does that work? Let me explain. There are actually 4 barriers that are used to keep others out. The first barrier is called the ballot access barrier. This is the obstacle that prevents third parties from getting on the ballot. When there's an election, there are ballots used for voting, right? And on those ballots, there have to be logos, the symbols of the political parties. For example, the Republican Party uses an elephant, the Democrats use a donkey, or for a third party, like the Progressive Party, they use a moose. These logos that look like, yeah, they look cute, right? These logos are really popular, but to get a political party logo in the US, you have to get approval from the public. You need to collect a huge number of signatures from citizens to certify that, okay, you have the right to use this logo as your party symbol. And the process of collecting those signatures is really tough too, because in some states, wow, the signature requirements are in the tens of thousands. We're talking about hundreds of thousands of signatures, and there's a time limit too. For example, in California, you need to get 219,000 signatures within 105 days. Or in Texas, you need 115,000 signatures in just 70 days. Can you imagine how much budget it would take for a new logo and a new political party to gather that many signatures in such a short time? It would cost a ton of money just to get the word out, right? You'd have to find volunteers or people who would spread the message and ask people to help sign. And if you don't reach the required number, you're out. You have to start all over again. But if you think that first hurdle is tough, honestly, the second hurdle is even worse. Fundraising. The amount of money a political party can use is a huge issue. Just look at the Republicans and Democrats. When they organize events or press conferences, it's like a concert, a big spectacle. And the audience doesn't even have to buy tickets. So that means the political party has to pay for everything themselves, right? Or maybe you need sponsors. But when it comes to sponsors, that's exactly where third parties run into trouble. They can't get them. Meanwhile, the Democrats and Republicans have these massive sources of funding from all kinds of donations, from major corporations all over the country. The system is set up so that donations aren't just about giving money. They can also be a way to support and promote those businesses in the future if the party they support wins the election. Now, let's take a look at this graph to see how much funding each party receives. This shows the total donations to political parties in the United States from January 2nd, 2003 to June 2nd, 2004. The blue bar represents the Democrats, who received a total of $772 million, while the red bar represents the Republicans, who received $663 million. And as you can see in this circle here, look up here, there's a tiny gray line. That represents the donations for all the other political parties in the United States, which amounts to just $4.2 million. That's really not much at all. It's only about 0.3% of all political party donations. With so little money, they just can't compete. It's normal. The money they get is barely enough to collect signatures or make a logo. Meanwhile, the other two parties are getting $600 to almost $700 million each. Let's just say, at this point, they don't even have money for a logo. There's no budget for promotion. And then there's the third barrier, the media barrier in the United States. When an election is coming up, one of the most important stages is the debate stage, right? If you follow politics, you know, everyone watches the debates. In 2024, the first debate between Donald Trump and Kamala Harris was watched by 67 million people worldwide. That's a huge impact, but you might wonder, why are there only two parties on the debate stage? Where do the other parties go? Actually, there's always a third party in every election, but no one from those parties has ever made it onto the debate stage. The last time a third party in the United States participated in a debate was in 1992, and it hasn't happened since. That's because there are barriers in place that prevent just any party from joining the debates. For a political party to get on the debate stage, they have to be invited by the major media outlets. Those media outlets, CNN. And CNN has very clear conditions about who can get on stage and who isn't eligible. First, the candidate must meet the qualifications to be president of the United States. Second, the candidate must have their name on the ballot in enough states to reach the required threshold. That is, they must be able to reach 270 electoral votes. No third party has ever reached 270 electoral votes. Third, when polls are conducted, like who are you going to vote for, that party must be included in those polls. Must get more than 15% in the polls. And most importantly, point number 4, those polls must be from major mainstream media outlets in the United States, like CNN polls, ABC News polls, CBS News polls, Fox News polls, or the New York Times, or from major universities. You can't just have some random person make up their own poll. That's exactly why all the independent third-party candidates in the United States don't have the right to join the debates at all, largely because of this barrier set by the dominant mainstream media organizations in the US. But if you ask what Americans actually think, well, there are a growing number of concerned citizens who have come out to demand open debates. Americans living in the land of freedom are calling for a truly free and open debate stage. And there's another barrier. Wow, this one really kills off third parties, which is the winner-takes-all rule. This is the rule that says whoever wins takes the whole state. When the US holds elections and counts votes, they look at it state by state. For example, let's look at this map of the entire United States. Take Texas, for instance. Texas has 40 seats, right? Now, let's just make up some numbers. Suppose the Republicans get 42% and the Democrats get 38%. The third party gets 20%. The ones who got 38% and 20%, they both get 0. That means the Republicans get all 40 seats in Texas. So that means for smaller parties, if they want to compete, they have to win outright. Only then can they stand a chance. They can't just collect a few seats here and there in each state to compete. And this system also plays with the psychology of voters, because when the rules are like this, people who go to vote start thinking, well, if that's the case, We finally have the right to vote, but if we choose someone we like, even if we like them, if it looks like they don't have a chance to win, then if we vote for someone who has no chance, our vote just gets thrown away. So we're more likely to pick someone who actually has a shot at winning. That's why voters, the people who come out to vote, don't choose the smaller parties, because it's like their vote just gets wasted. And as we've seen in the news and everything, most of the time we see that. Both the Democrats and the Republicans are always fighting Congress and putting on a show for the media and all that. But the reason this monopoly wall exists is because behind the scenes, they're actually working together. They've joined forces to design this system to keep outsiders from knowing what's really going on inside, or to keep anyone else from getting a share of the benefits or anything that comes out of politics. And now, let's circle back. So what does Elon Musk have to do to create a third party? He'd have to break down these barriers one by one. So the first barrier is about the party logo, right? You need to get signatures, and the important part is that you have to make sure everyone hears about it and is willing to come and sign off on this approval, right? Elon Musk is the richest billionaire in the world. This is according to the Forex website, which says Elon Musk currently has a net worth of $342 billion. So if he were to set aside, say, $1 billion to promote or do whatever it takes to get people to sign within a limited time and reach the minimum required number, he could probably pull it off. The second barrier is about funding. Like I said, Elon Musk alone already has $342 billion, so that should be more than enough. The third barrier is the media, which tends to block third parties from getting on the debate stage and all that. The requirements are super complicated, right? But Elon Musk would probably be disqualified from the very first point, which is the eligibility to be president of the United States. As for that, I'm not sure if there's any way to get around it in the future. And then there's also the matter of the 70% vote or whatever. I mean, Elon probably wouldn't get it. But the point is, what is Elon Musk the owner of? He owns X, right? And X now has a total of 611 million active users. Elon Musk also has an X account, and wow, that account is super influential. It can literally affect stock prices and all sorts of things around the world. Elon Musk alone has 221 million followers. But as for the debate stage, as for those other platforms, they're not really necessary for Elon Musk. You know, he could just set up his own private debate stage, and it might even draw more viewers than all the major media debate stages in America combined. As for the winner-takes-all rule, we'll have to wait and see. Honestly, there are a lot of Americans who don't like Elon Musk, not a small number, because of things he's done in the past. So we'll have to see how well he can actually do if he really does start a political party. In the end, for me, the only thing holding him back is that Elon Musk doesn't meet the very first requirement for becoming president of the United States, which is clearly stated, you have to be born in America. But Elon Musk wasn't. So in the end, we'll have to see if the richest man in the world could ever actually become president of the United States. It all comes down to whether money can really buy everything or not.